Just waiting for the teams to come out. We'll just quickly run down those teams today. York will line up with Matty Marsh at fullback, Joe Brown, James Glover, Jacob Ogdom and AJ Towers, Brendan O'Hagan and Eta Hingo in the halves. Up front it's Paulie, Will Jubb and Ronan Michael, Danny Kerman, Chris Clarkson and Jordan Thompson. A bench of Liam Harris, Jack Teamby, Ronan Dixon and Bailey Antrobus. The Bradford Bulls will line up with Elliot Keir at fullback, Matty Dawson-Jones, Rhys Evans, Kieran Gill and Ryan Miller. Sam Hallison, Miles Lawford in the halves. Up front, the experienced Steve Crosley, George Flanagan and Eben Sker, Chester Butler, AJ Wallace and Aaron Murphy locks it all down at loose forward. The bench of Thomas Doyle, Brad England, Jacob Gannon and Ant Walker. Referee Mr L. Rush. Flanagan's at dummy half, he looks to his left, comes to his right. Crosley uses that big frame of his to try and take on the line, but he meets Paulie, who's probably even bigger. This is the last one. What's the kick like? It's going to go to Murphy. Murphy's going to drop it on his boot. Wallace is there. Brilliant play from the back row. It was Murphy with the kick. Wallace who read it perfectly, and the Bulls have got their start they wanted. Their lead 4 points to nil count.
Yeah, an intelligent kick it was as well from Murphy. Playing at loose forward tonight. Not really known for his kicking game, is he? But on that occasion there, he just slides it in. And the chase is good, isn't it? And the put-down's even better. It's a great start once again for Bradford. You just see there, he just wants it more, does AJ Wallace. Again, a lovely little soft touch. Leon, you'd be proud of that one.
I'm not sure I could pull that one off, Carl, but yeah, in these conditions, they're the perfect kicks and the fantastic execution.
Jubb's at dummy half. He looks to his right, but then comes to his left to Hingano, who throws the dummy and backs himself to get to the line. Can he get over? No, he can't. He's short and forced back into the field of play. Again, Jubb's at dummy half. He's got Clarkson to his left. Poor play the ball, but Jubb's got a scoop from dummy half. It was Jubb's mistake for the first try. Has he got himself to try? He has. And York hit back. It's Will Jubb with the score. It's York City Knights 4, Bradford Bulls 6.
Yeah, a horrible try to concede there for Bradford Bulls. You know, the ruck's so important, isn't it? Atirangano has numbers, pumps the ball, decides to take the tackle, and it's Murphy underneath all of that. But he switches off here. He's too interested in and around the ruck. He switches off and it's there, isn't it? He's just able to dive over. Murphy's protesting. I'm not too sure what about. Will Jubb there. The simplest of rugby league tries you can score.
Bradford are inside that 20-metre zone. Little short pass to Crosley. He's inside the 20 as Hallis has got a cut just below his eye. But he'll get the ball to his left-hand side, gets the ball away to Gill. Gill steps away from one, gets the ball back on the inside and Flanagan scores. Kieran Gill with the offload, Flanagan backing up the middle, and he gets the ball down. It's York City Knights 6, Bradford 12.
Yeah, what a start here for Bradford. And the York City Knights players, well, they're stunned at the moment. And we just see once here, Flanagan, he ships the ball out wide, doesn't he? Kieran Gill gets it in his hands, he should be tackled there. On 3 occasions, Jubbs gets caught ball watching, and Flanagan stays alive and slides straight through an almighty hole. And if you were to ask me which of these two sides was chasing a playoff and which one wasn't, well, you'd think it was the Bradford Bulls, Leon.
You would do it. And George Flanagan there, you get that from him week in, week out. He's so passionate about the team as a local Bradford boy.
York didn't want that this time as Hingano. This time he's going to run.
Wonderful pass.
To Matty Marsh for the line. Matty Marsh is over and York do hit back. Hingano at the line, the no-look pass, and Matty Marsh dives low and he crashes over for York's second try of the game. It's York 10, Bradford 14.
Yeah, Atirangano there, pulling the strings. We mentioned there about Matty Marsh being very quiet at the moment. But look at this for a pass, right out the back. Rhys Evans falls for it, gets pulled right in. It's a 3-on-1 almost, isn't it? And Matty Marsh is able just to slide over. But if York City Knights are going to do anything at the back end of this year, well, that combination between Ngannou and Marsh, well, that's going to be at the heartbeat of everything for me.
Rolling towards that line, they'll play the ball and out of dummy half comes Doyle, and he's only a millimetre away from the line. Set restart on the line. Lawford's at dummy half. He's going to try and get one. Lawford's pitch one from dummy half. What Jubb can do at one hand, Lawford can do at the other. And again, it's a soft try to concede, but Bradford Bulls won't care. They increase their lead. It's York City Knights 12, Bradford Bulls 18. Miles Lawford with the try count.
You're dead right, Miles Lawford. We mentioned in pre-game, getting his opportunity tonight. He got his debut last week and everyone's looking left. and he just sees the gap there in between Ngannou and Clarkson. You say it was a soft try, but it comes off the back of a soft penalty for me, Doc. Once again, York City Knights are just inviting Bradford back into this, and they take the lead, don't they, just before half-time.
Again, it's Lawford who's just going to kick into down the channel. That's a good kick as well, and Marsh is going to have to play it inside.
Look at the chase here, Doc, as well.
Chase is good. Marsh's footwork is better, and Marsh has got into free space. Now it's a foot race. Marsh is going to try and get on the outside of Kia. Kia just about does enough to bring him down. Evans comes over the top, but can York finish this one with some points? Pick up from dummy half from AJ Towers, and he just goes forward to the 20-metre line. Now they'll play the ball. O'Hagan goes to his right to Ngannou. Ngannou's looking for a runner. Fans it from Kermode. Kermode off the board to the right-hand side. Boy, oh boy, what a try from Glover. Glover scores in the right-hand corner, created by Matty Marsh from his own goal line. And York, boy, oh boy, what a try. They got the last point of the first half. York 16, Bradford 20, Glover with the try count.
Yeah, absolute madness. It was a kick down one in the field from Lawford, but it gets into Ate Ngannou's hand. But what about this? Danny Kermode there finds Glover, who's able to find the winger on the far side. And it's a brilliant try, isn't it, from Joe Brown? But what a team try that was. It started off with Matty Marsh at the back. His ability to get through that kick chase.
The clock is still going, guys. 14 seconds left, one play to go.
One play to make for Bradford.
It's now or never, isn't it?
Yeah,
You've got to try a kick or something.
Yeah, they're going to ship it to the right-hand side. It's going to bounce around. It's going to go back. It's going to be the tackle. That is going to be the final match of this encounter. Bradford Bulls are giving each other high fives. Mark Dunning absolutely delighted, and he's coming down to join in with his team. York City Knights demoralised and on their haunches, but Bradford just about done enough, and their attitude, their desire to keep their try line from being breached in this second half was just about enough. York City Knights 16, Bradford 20.